Are we live? It says we're live. Are you guys there? Are you guys, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, I don't know what's going on over here. Hi, Miguel. How are you? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, you think somebody's here? You think somebody's here? No, actually what Gerard is doing, he knows it's his birthday. So we've been walking around, and anytime he wants one, can you sit? Sit? Yes, you can. Good boy. Do you say hello to everybody? Gerard is 2 years old today. I can't even believe it. And it is working, isn't it, Misha? Oh, he's so dapper. You know why? This is one of his birthday presents. Let me show you. He got a fabulous new sweater. Can you see what it says? It says Mama's boy. Not Daddy's boy, Mommy's boy. Mommy's boy. Yes. Oh, and he has another present that he'd like to show you. Come on over here. Come get it. Come get it. It's right here. Oh, he's looking all around like, where is it? Where's my new pig? That's his pig. That's his pig. I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. Gerard, can you sit? Sit. Let's move the pigs. You can sit. You sit pretty. You sit pretty. You sit pretty. Yes, you can. I know you can. Can you sit pretty? Show everybody your trick. He's not going to do it. All right, so let's see. Who are we talking to in here now? Yeah, I hit the button. We're good. Miguel says happy birthday to you. He is 2 years old. I cannot believe he's 2. I don't even know where the time goes. It's worse than when your children grow up. In the blink of an eye, all of a sudden, he's not a puppy anymore. Oh, yes. He is a ladies' man, Misha. He is a ladies' man. He is another dog man. He makes friends with everybody. Everybody is so funny. He is cute. He's adorable. Oh, that squeaky toy. I did this in the store, and it was a different sound. You know how they all have that same squeaky sound? And this one was now he's not cooperating. Now he's like, what are you doing, Mom? Oh, I dare say Daddy just got home. Daddy just got home. Oh, Daddy about took a digger. We have ice going on here. We have a lot of ice. We are live, by the way, so watch the language.
Oh. Daddy got you a birthday present.
You got, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Daddy got you a birthday present. Oh, see, now he's sitting pretty.
Yeah. Got him some chicken hearts.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Chicken heart. See, now I got to put you guys all back. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Misha, he is so spoiled. He is so spoiled. Isn't that amazing, Misha? Her little snowflake is 7.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're looking at him going, how did you get 2? I mean, well, after 2 English Mastiffs in this little tiny house, we're kind of looking at him going, where did you even come from? But anyway, we just, he's our excuse. He's our excuse. I've been wanting to do a live, and had I thought of it before, we probably would have had a giveaway. Oh, should we show him getting one of his gizzards or his?
No, because it'll mess up.
Oh, it'll mess everything up. All right.
That's all right.
He's really just our excuse to have fun.
Whatever he doesn't eat, I will.
Yeah. All right. So who of you likes chicken gizzards?
Chicken hearts.
Oh, chicken hearts?
Gizzards and hearts.
Oh, gizzards and hearts.
Yeah.
But you know, at least the whole animal wasn't wasted, so we'll like it. He's about the size of the mastiffs. Yeah, right. Oh, you like gizzards, Misha? Misha, how do you cook them? How do you cook those? I wouldn't even have any clue. My grandfather used to like gizzards.
Fry them, batter them, and fry them up.
Batter them and fry them up. Ew. I use them in when I make homemade gravy.
Too many hearts. Others.
So what's the weather doing where you guys are? It is. I know Misha's here. I know Miguel is here from who knows. We've got sort of high 20s, and it's that freezing rain stuff, that icy stuff, the misty stuff, and it's really making some hazardous road conditions. Nice and high in the 40s this week. Now, what state are you in, Misha? Not exactly, don't tell me your address, but the state. Are you in Kansas? Is that where I thought you were? Kansas, yeah. And Miguel, you're sunny and 60 degrees in your part of Texas. Oh, Miguel, I'm so jealous. What I wouldn't give. It's actually really weird. January is supposed to be our coldest month here in Maine. And when I say coldest, I mean it's like single digits oftentimes. And it hasn't been. I think this is the coldest day that we've had and that's forecasted. What do you think, Mitch? For a long time,
Yeah.
for weeks.
Yeah.
For weeks. Like upper 20s, mid 30s. It's crazy.
I think the last time I saw this was like 83.
Oh, listen to this, Mitch. Miguel on Who Knows said it was actually 71 down there in Texas the other day, and he had to put the AC on. Don't you hate him right now?
I can't. I have to watch my language.
Oh, you have to watch your language, yeah. No, we don't actually hate you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, you're longing for snow. You know what, Misha? We had about 2 feet of snow, and it's gone. It is all gone. Between the rain and the warm temperatures, it's gone. And you know what else? Our driveway, we don't really dare drive on our driveway because it is such a mucky mess. And we both have 4-wheel drive vehicles. We can get through it. But the cost to our driveway, with the ruts and the digging and all of that, it's going to destroy our driveway. Yeah, no, Miguel, it's true. It's true. And it's right. Something's going on this year. It's very unpredictable. We had a much hotter summer than we usually do, hot and muggy. Yeah, see, Misha's saying that too. The weather is schizo. We had pouring down thunderstorms on Monday. Well, we haven't had many good thunderstorms this year at all.
No.
In fact, the best storms we were out in the Midwest. I don't think that counts for Maine weather. All right, you guys. So here's one thing that I'm doing. I'm trying to work on getting up a mailing list for my subscribers or even non-subscribers, because I'm hearing from a lot of folks that they're not getting notified when I put up a new video. And so I've had a lot of interest in people wanting to just sign up for a newsletter that I just do an email blast saying, hey, new video, just FYI. So I'm working on that. So be on the lookout for that. And when I do a video at some point, I'll let you guys all know when it's up and active. I used to have mailing lists before, and they worked pretty well. I just haven't done it. I haven't done it with my YouTube channel, but I guess it's something that might be necessary now. So be looking for that. I don't know if I'm going to develop it into see, Misha, I try to put them on Instagram, but I don't always make it. I don't always, like if I schedule them, like I have a video coming out on Sunday. Oh, you guys, you're going to want to watch that video on Sunday. It's a big announcement. So if you haven't been notified, you got to watch it. Sunday, I think I have it scheduled for 10 Eastern time. But when I schedule it, I don't get the option of letting other folks know, like on Instagram or Facebook. I have to go in and do it manually, and sometimes I forget. And depending on what's going on with Mom, I'm sure you can tell by Mitch's reaction the minute I mentioned mom. That's a whole adventure in itself. And then some of you that have been that have been following me on Facebook, I've gotten on there recently and shared some things that are going to be coming up in another video, because a lot of folks ask me about my mom, and that's really nice and helpful to my spirit anyway. Yeah, Misha, I know you are at church on Sundays. I know that those are your busy days, and I love your Sunday music. For those of you that don't know, Misha goes on every Sunday and has and plays beautiful, beautiful hymnal. Is it all hymnals? Because that's what it seems to be when I've tuned in on Sunday. Is that right? Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I do a lot of praying every night. Um, And Misha, sometimes it's just so overwhelming that I just have to shut myself down and say, I'm just giving it to you, God. I'm just giving it to you. Either you deal with it or tell me what I need to do. So, and right now we're going through some stuff with her. We've finally had her blood pressure under control. I mean, it was up over 200 at one point, 200 over 115 or something. I mean, it was crazy high. And we finally got it back under control. And by Christmas Day, it was pretty obvious something was not right. Something was not right. And a couple days later, we forgot to take her blood pressure that day, but we went the next day. We had a complete blow up again. She had a complete blow up. So we went Tuesday and checked her blood pressure, because there's a definite correlation in the behavior, the dementia behavior, and the blood pressure. Well, sure enough, that blood pressure was up again, and she said she had stopped taking it because it gave her diarrhea. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. So she stopped taking it, and her blood pressure shot up over 219. We got her back on her blood pressure meds. She got somewhere in there, she realized she should have been back on her meds. So she rearranged her pill box, because we set her pills up weekly for her. And she did it wrong. She did it wrong because she said one looked like the other, and it was just a confusing mess. So we just took all of her pills home with us, and we go and fill it up weekly. And the blood pressure is still pretty high. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've been in touch with her doctor. And he's basically is like, you can only do what you can do. And in the meantime, we have, and some of you know this, that we're on Facebook, that she has a friend now that used to be some sort of a group home worker that thinks she knows my mother's medical condition better than we do, and took her out shopping, and that did not go well, because my mother shouldn't be leaving the house without a family member. And she did. And it was a mess. So, anyway, on to something better. My happier excuse was Gerard's birthday, who is now gone out. I didn't even know he left. Daddy took him out to go have a poopy time, or maybe a pee-pee time. All right, I gotta go read your comments. All right, so I think it's just the three of us in here is what it looks like. It looks like it's Misha, Miguel, and me. Who else? Let's see. Yeah, well, Misha, I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what I like to do? Sunday is when I start putting meals and all of that together, and I put your music on the TV and I just let it run, and it's very nice. So I thank you for that. It's a beautiful, beautiful channel. Yeah, sometimes you have to step away for the sake of sanity, because I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, it is tricky, Miguel. Yeah, especially the blood pressure. We're trying to get it down again, but yeah, some can make it worse. Yes. Looking yellow? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Looking yellow. Well, my mom does not look good. She looks pale. Excuse me. She looks pale to me. And the weight loss, I can't. She's 84 pounds. She's my height and she's 84 pounds. I won't tell you what I weigh, but it's about half of that. She weighs about half. So, and I can't keep weight on her. I can't keep weight on her. Yellow. Oh, hey, Keith. Oh, you did catch me this time. Yeah. Well, we're talking about George.
Did I get my competition just chimed in?
Your competition, Keith. Well, Keith is my YouTube boyfriend, you know. Oh, do you like my meal preps, Miguel? It's kind, sometimes I wonder if I'm doing too much of, just cooking, because we're not really a cooking channel. It's more, we're retired and we live in a tiny house. But the thing I love to do the most is cook. And we love to eat.
Oh, and it shows on me.
I know it, me too. That's why we're both overweight and unhealthy. But we're working on that. We're working on that. Hopefully you're going to be seeing some healthier meals. Yeah, Keith says, that's right. It's good seeing you two on here. I normally don't catch it until after the fact. But today you're driving. You're driving? You're not driving and texting, are you? Keith. All right, so what state are you in right now, Keith? What state are you in? Because I want to know what the weather is where everybody is. Don't tell me your exact location, but just the state. And what's going on out there? Yeah, Misha. She goes, a YouTube boyfriend. Sounds intriguing. Well, luckily, I have a husband who has absolutely no ego and takes it as a compliment to him, as a testament to yourself that I'm his.
I'm secure in my manhood.
You are secure in your manhood. And it's all in fun. It's all in fun. You're driving and texting. Oh, Keith at 71 Filter. That's his name. You're driving. Oh my good Lord. Well, hopefully you're driving in good conditions and staying safe. All right. So what else can we talk about? I have absolutely no agenda today. Absolutely no agenda. Like I said, if I had thought about this earlier, we'd have done a giveaway to honor Gerard's birthday. He's 2 years old today. Oh, Keith, you missed it. One of his presents.
His new best friend.
His new best friend. Besides the dog across the road.
Yes.
We can't keep the dog across the road away. And Gerard goes crazy. Oh, Misha, we love cooking on that wood stove. It's, it saves electricity and it's just fun. It's just fun. A lot of soups and stews. What did I try that was a flop?
I don't know, but it hasn't been that cold to do much cooking.
Yeah, it hasn't been that cold.
I don't know. What would you do?
There was something I did that was a flop.
I don't remember.
With pasta or I can't remember. It was some kind of a stew, and it just stuck to the bottom. It was awful. Here, let me get you in the scene. Let me get you in the scene. There you go. Because Gerard has abandoned us.
Well, he got his mail today.
He got his mail?
Yes.
Oh, we have the most amazing mail lady. Even if we don't get mail, Gerard always gets a treat in the mailbox. So we go down and that's his. Is that where you went?
Yep.
Oh.
He knew that she had come.
He knows when the mail lady goes by because she always puts a treat in the mailbox, and we go down to get the MAIL. We go check it. I can't say it. I can't say it because I want to go down again. Oh, you're in Ohio. In a small van. What's the weather doing there, Keith? Everybody else seems to be warm. Oh, you couldn't hold a candle to Mitch. Lucky man. Well, he's a keeper. I put him.
Oh, this is on recording too.
It's recording.
All right.
He's a keeper. I didn't like him when we first met. I put him through the paces. I put him through the paces. Oh, Keith, I just told everybody, you're going to want to tune in Sunday at 10 o'clock. I have a new video coming up. And it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, let's see. Couldn't hold a candle in a chat. No, I put him through the ringer. And after, he was husband number 3.
Still does.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Sounds really neat, colonial like. Yeah, see, it's especially when we're having a snowstorm. It's just so much fun to either do a pot roast or like a stewed chicken and dumplings, with like the big fluffy cloud dumplings in it. Oh, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Oh, his military shadow box. Oh, yeah, that is in the picture, isn't it? I forgot. Yeah, we found that in one of the boxes as we were unpacking the garage. Oh, hi, Margaret. Margaret Sather has joined it. Did I say your last name right? She's joined in. Margaret, what state are you in? And what's the weather doing right there? I'm really interested. Our weather is so crazy here in Maine. We're having about the warmest January, I think I ever remember. We don't have any snow anymore. It's all gone. Oh, it's sunny in Canada. Oh, you're so lucky. Yeah, well, it's not alive on Sunday, Keith. It's just, I don't even want to give anything away. Mitch got me.
Right. It's always sunny in Canada. That's where they make Moosehead Lager.
Yeah, see, Margaret doesn't have any snow either. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? The weather the whole last year or two. Right now we're having like that misty freezing stuff. Mm-hmm. Misty freezing. Did you finish organizing your sheds? Well, kind of. It's been slow going because Gerard, don't knock my cords over, please, baby. It's been slow going because we've been having our hands full with Mom. So we've got the pantry is.
Pantry, the wall's up.
The wall is up.
The first layer of wall insulation is up.
First layer of insulation.
Yeah. And then next is.
And you've got like a vapor barrier thing.
Yep.
On the ceiling. So.
The attic foil.
The attic foil.
Yeah.
Attic foil.
Yeah.
My construction knowledge.
There's going to be a piecemeal video on that if you're interested.
Oh, you're about 3 hours away from Bangor, Margaret. Oh. Is that like around the Eastport area or like on the other side of this border, of course?
Which side of the river is she on?
Oh, Rosanna is here. Hi, honey. Well, Gerard, let me show you one of Gerard's presents. Everybody else has seen it. It was such a different squeak. I couldn't help it. Do you want to show everybody your other present? You want to show everybody your sweater? Gerard's had it with us. He's no longer impressed or excited about being on camera. He's laying next to the wood stove. Oh, in New Brunswick. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. That's beautiful up there.
I almost moved there.
One of your peeps, born in October, Silky Easter egger is a roux. Oh, you'll know really soon if it's a cockerel. Remember our first...
I'll show you how to cook on the wood stove.
Well, I ended up getting...
Like 3 of them.
I had to because they were... When we first started having chickens... it was a bad situation. I got 15 chicks and 3 or 4 of them turned out to be roosters. So, and it was not good. It was not good. But the very first 3 we got, and I had no clue. I started out with just 3 chickens. I had no clue about chickens at all. And then about 2 or 3 months after I got them, they were not day-old chicks. They were kind of, what, 10? They weren't laying eggs yet. They weren't laying eggs. And then one day I'm standing, and they were living in the garage because I didn't have a proper place for them yet. So they were in the garage in a little tiny coop. And all of a sudden I'm in the kitchen and one starts screaming. And I was like, thinking something was horrible, was attacking, got into the garage and was killing one of my chickens. It was just a rooster. He was nice. He hung around for a while, but something, I don't know, he ate something or he wasn't well. He got sick and didn't make it.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened.
Not on purpose.
No, not on purpose. But because he was a good chicken, I would have kept him forever. I think one of my okay. Oh, you have 2 roosters already. Uh-oh, how many hens do you have?
They're yummy.
They're yummy.
Let me go turn that back on.
I don't know yet. Just leave it. I'm roasting vegetables right now for supper. Let's see. 6 years I've been raising chickens. Well, we thought this was going to be a short-term commitment when I got the first 3, thinking that, chickens only last 5 years, maybe.
13 years later.
13 years later.
4 freeloaders.
We've got 4 hens left that don't lay eggs. But considering that I just paid $5.65 for a dozen of cheap, generic Walmart terrible eggs, I think we're getting. I'm eyeing my next chick order. Let's see who else is on here. I got to catch up. Sorry, my glasses aren't helping me. Oh, Deb! Deb from Deb's Way. Hi, Deb. Okay, Gerard, you got to say hi to your girlfriend, Deb. Come here. Come here. Oh, and you guys all get to see. Okay, he got a lovely, beautiful little sweater. Look what it says.
It's backwards.
Oh, it's backwards. Oh, no. It says Mama's Boy. Okay, Deb says, hi, Gerard. Hi, Gerard. You see him looking at me? He's looking at me like, what are you doing, Mommy? Oh, hello. Hello, who's that? Who's that? No, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Well, usually when I say, who's that? He thinks somebody's pulled into the driveway. All right, so that's his other present. And of course, oh, Deb, you just missed it. Mitch just brought home a special supper for Gerard. Chicken gizzards and hearts. Blah.
Yummy. I'll eat what he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just with the price of eggs, and when I paid that, I was just for terrible eggs. I was just shocked. So we have a neighbor down the road who has a lot of chickens, and she's selling a dozen eggs, farm fresh eggs, for $3 a dozen. So I'm going to be buying them from her. I'm going to take a walk down and see if I can't work out an arrangement with her. Deb, I loved William's tale of woe. We were cracking up. He has got to get on camera more. He's so funny. He is so funny. He needs to do an unboxing video. Oops, we've got a play session happening right down here at the table. Sorry about that. The dog and the cat play with each other. They wrestle, fight, throw each other around. It's hilarious.
Run from William.
All right. Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. I love that when folks talk to each other. People have been saying some store-bought eggs are having an odd smell as prices have gone up. Oh, really? Ew. Margaret thinks Gerard is a cutie. And doesn't he know it? Oh, Keith is out of here. All right. Well, we'll catch you next time, Keith.
See the one?
All right.
My
He
shadow
wants,
box?
he says, Mitch, take good care of my girlfriend. And Christine, you look gorgeous as always. Yeah, I'm all sweaty and my hair's yucky because I've been dealing with Gerard all day. Thank you. Bye, Keith. Drive safe. Stop texting. Yeah, Deb says you. Yeah, and Margaret says yuck. Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful? But dogs love them. And apparently, even human dogs.
That's right. Guys are a bunch of commies.
A bunch of commies. Now, you know what? We're going to get a YouTube strike for that. We can't say that stuff. So don't say that awful stuff. I keep telling William that he's got a follow-up on YouTube. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he does. I told him he had to do an unboxing and demo on his new leaf blower. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You guys, I've been thinking of something. I've been thinking of something here. Now, you guys all know. Whoops. Whoops, here I am. I'm trying to take it all the attention myself.
That's all right.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm just sitting here thinking what's...
See, in case you wonder why I'm looking down here, I can see Mitch's picture here, you know, like right there. I can see him.
Ow.
Ow. All right. I have an idea for that folks have been asking me about Mitch.
Uh-oh.
You guys know, a lot of you know he retired from the Coast Guard, right? He was in the Coast Guard for 27 years.
11 months and 1 day.
11 months and 1 day.
Who in the hell was counting?
He's got a lot of stories. When he and his buddies get together, I laugh the whole time because they're telling these stories and it's like, I don't even know if they're true or not, or if they're just trying to one up each other. And I don't know. Anyway, something you guys may not know. Do you remember that whole big giant box office hit and the book, The Perfect Storm? Do you guys all remember that? That was back a while ago, where there was a storm did a convergence and the Coast Guard was out rescuing. And you did rescue some, but you also lost some folks. Yeah.
We rescued everybody that we went up for.
Oh,
except for one.
Well, you did. Mm-hmm. Your boat. Mitch was actually on. It was the Coast Guard boat. The cutter Tamaroa was the ship, the Coast Guard ship that was out doing these sea rescues. Mitch was on that boat. That's what one of these medals is for in here.
No. That's the one of them that's
missing. Oh, that's one that's missing? Oh, okay. Well, he actually got a medal for his part in that. And not even from the Coast Guard, was it?
Nope. Air Force General.
The Air Force General. Mitch was so amazing. Air Force gave him a medal. It's missing. We'll track it down. But anyway, as I digressed, a lot of folks have been asking me about Mitch's experience. And I was thinking I might interview him if anybody was interested in that.
I can tell you about half of it.
You can tell me you can tell me some stuff. So if you guys have questions that you would like to know, drop me an email. Drop me an email or comment on, one of the videos or something, because I have my own list of things I want to ask him. All right, let's see. Laugh out loud. I told Misha. Yeah, see, Misha knows with George Clooney. Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. And there were a lot of famous people in there. Diane Lane.
Yep. Diane
Lane. The guy that used to be on As the World Turns. He used to play Josh Snyder.
No, I don't know.
Well, that's where I remember
it for. About the movie. The fishing boat that sank, the sister ship, there are only two made. The sister ship was actually bought for the movie off the other fish.
Really?
Yep. So it's
now, see, you would know something like that. I didn't know that.
Well, a couple of my buddies were on set.
Oh, on set? Okay.
On set.
Anyway, I got to read. We'll save that for the interview. Yeah. Was it Diane Ladd or Diane Lane?
Diane Lane.
Perfect Storm movie scares me. I cannot watch. Yeah, try being married to somebody that was in it. Try being married to one. That's why I call all those Coast Guard people yahoos.
In the storm for 9 days.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but the cat and the dog just came flying through. Yeah, it was a scary time. I'm glad he's not on a ship anymore. I'm glad he's not in the Coast Guard. It was a scary time for me. That's awesome. Kudos, Mitch. Yeah, Deb can't watch it. That would be an amazing story. Deb thinks it would be an amazing story. See, I do too. I've heard some of it, but it is interesting. And he has all kinds of other stories.
Yeah.
So
that aren't legal in other countries.
Okay, so Misha would like to know. Yeah, Deb's confirming that. Yeah, it was Diane Lane. Yeah. Oh, she did a good job, didn't she?
Cool.
Deb's. Yeah. See, me too. It's good. I couldn't read the book. I couldn't read the book, and I actually didn't like the book. So, anyway, Misha, your hub flew medevac Blackhawk, so you get it. Yeah, Misha, you know, it's scary, and then you don't know where they are or what they're doing until after the fact, and then you realize, oh my gosh, am I glad I didn't know? All right, I think I've lost. Am I losing?
What?
I'd love twice those huge rolling waves. I can't. Yeah. So, Mitch, are those waves realistic? You know, the very last one. They are.
The biggest waves we were in for 4 of the 9 days were almost 90 feet.
Yes, I shouldn't have asked you that. Me, the ocean is a whole other world. Yeah, me too, Miguel. Me too. I don't. And even from the coast of Maine, you know, even swimming in the ocean and all of that. It is. It's a whole other world. Mitch, did you ever get seasick?
No. No.
Yeah, I know, Deb. I know. It came up as something other than sick.
Nah. Too busy to get sick.
No, he was too busy to get sick. I don't know that you've ever gotten seasick. You just got the sea legs for it. Yeah. It's in your blood.
I get sleepy. I want to go take a nap.
Yeah, he gets sleepy. You have to do dunker training? You had to do rescue swimming training, didn't you?
Yeah, you talk about Buttercup.
Buttercup? I don't know what it's called.
Buttercup, you're in a boat and it sink. They got a fake boat and they sink it on you. You have to do repairs so it doesn't sink on you.
Oh.
Is that what he's talking? Is that what they're talking
It's about? Misha. Yeah, she's asking if you had to do that kind of training. Yeah. I don't know.
Yes.
Misha, she's got me seasick, I'm sure.
and the ship, it's the same ship. We were there doing the training in the Navy, and we did it so fast and so great. The Navy said we cheated, and we had to do it. And we had to do it 2 more times because they didn't believe that we could do that.
Yeah, yahoos. You know why? Because it's just you crazy people that go into the Coast Guard. That's what it is. You're all expected to improvise. You're expected to make do with what you have, and it's just crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Go swimming on long sands and short sands at York Beach, Maine. Once stung by a jellyfish.
Ow!
Oh. Oh yeah, that's one of the hazards of it. That's one of the hazards.
Somebody pee on it.
No, Misha, the Navy's not last on the bottom of the totem pole. It's the Coast Guard.
For what?
For last on the totem pole.
No, we belong to DHS now.
Oh well, yeah, but back then you weren't.
Nope.
Back then you weren't, but now you've got your own Homeland Security. Gerard, I wish you guys could see this crazy dog.
You're gonna get them all sick.
I'm gonna get you guys all seasick. Hold on. Speaking of seasick.
You got to move and too late.
No, it's not working. All right. That was not a good thing to do. Sorry, guys. Oh, fried clam. Do you know what, Miguel? Even better than fried clams. Have you ever had fried lobster claws?
Oh,
ha. Fried lobster claws. You should try that. All right, you guys. All right.
You made them seasick, didn't you?
No, I did. I made everybody seasick. Now you're all gone. Everybody's left. You know what I miss? We have Martha's Vineyard one day. Oh, me too, Misha. I do too. I've never been there. I've never been there.
Not missing much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what? Deb, Misha, and I should all go. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the trouble we could get into? It would be so much fun. Okay, Misha and Deb are going. Rosanna, Mrs. Maine. Well, come visit. Come visit. Oh my gosh, what a meetup that would be. Can you imagine? Yeah, Miguel, York's Wild Kingdom is still here, isn't it?
The who?
York's Wild Kingdom?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it is, but you know, it's really run down now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It hasn't really been maintained.
Almost 30 years.
But it is still there. It is still there.
Let's find out.
Oh, Mitch is going to go find out. I've not heard good things about it as of late, like over the last number of years.
No idea. Hey.
Hi, baby boy.
Close. Opens 4 a.m. on Tuesday. It's open now.
It's open now? Yeah. Really? I thought they'd be closed. Well, no.
As long as the weather's good and they can plow out.
Yeah, I guess, because the animals are still there. Yeah, it was nice back in the 70s. I remember I took my own daughter there in the 80s, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good back then. You know what we have around here? And they actually had a show for a while. They're about 20 minutes from here. What was it? Yankee Wild Kingdom?
No, I know the guy. I've seen him in town, talk to him.
Yeah, my mother grew up with him.
Yeah.
Big guy, big man. Maine Yankee, Wild Yankee Kingdom. I don't know what it was, but it's a refuge. It's a refuge for wild animals, and I mean lions. What else? Lions, bears, monkeys.
Trying to find it.
Just a refuge. It's just a refuge for these animals that, you know, for whatever reason, ended up somewhere, and they took them and have provided a home and habitat. And you can go and bring your kids there. His closest was Niagara Falls. You know, I have only driven by Niagara Falls one time, and it was amazing. It sounded like a freight train to me, and I could barely see it, but it was very cool. Speaking of your mother, oh yeah, Deb. Well, we had a bit of a discussion about that earlier. We've had Deb. You and I've been talking. It was
It's DEW Animal Kingdom and Sanctuary in Mount Vernon, right down the road. The Miners.
Yeah, the Miners. Yeah, the Miners.
Bob Miner. Huh?
Yeah, Bob Miner. So it's D period E period W period.
No, just Maine Jungle.
Yeah, but it was a Yankee
Jungle.
Yankee Jungle. They had a show for a while.
Yeah, it's Yankee Jungle.
Yeah. My mother is back on her meds, but back to what we're talking about. She's back on her meds, but she well, you know, she went off with someone the other day.
That's
that.
Yeah. Said no cussing, so I'll be over here for a minute.
So that was not a good situation. It was not. My mom went off with someone, and when I asked her the girl's name, you know, I said, "Now what?" The girl, the friend had said something to my mother, and it hit my mother's brain wrong, and she couldn't process it because she has dementia. You know, these things hit her wrong. And I was like, did she mean this? And I said the girl's name, you know, and my mother replies back, who? Who's that? She didn't even remember going out. So, and it was pretty scary. It was just pretty scary. So let's move on. Let's see. And Miguel, who knows, says, here in my town, we have a refuge for exotic. Look up. Ooh. Well, there is a need for that. For any animal lovers, there really is a need. You kind of look at it and go, well, what are they even doing here? But there are any number of reasons. There are any number of reasons why there may be an animal that shouldn't be here that is. So I've been to Maine before when I toured the New England states. Beautiful. Yeah, it really is. Any time of year, and depending on what time of year it is, here he is, he's back. Depending on what time of the year it is where you go. Like right now. Well, right now it's kind of yucky weather. You wouldn't be going anywhere today, but we have a lot of ski resorts around here. And even if you don't go skiing, you can go have dinner and look out at the beautiful snow. Yep. Oh, the fall colors here. Yeah, they were pretty good this year. Misha's laughing at Mitch. Mitch is already gone. He's left the room. If I was talking about my mother, he left the room. Well, what else can you do but laugh,
Drink.
We could drink, yeah. Well, sort of. Yeah, no, Deb, it was not a good situation. She suggested that my mother needs an irrigator.
According to your mother.
According to my mother, an irrigator. And the friend was actually suggesting an advocator. And my mother came and said, I need an irrigator. Do you think my insurance will pay for that? And then one of my other friends chimes back, oh, we got one of those out in the shed. You want me to bring it over?
Oh, the irrigator?
The irrigator. It was funny. Yep. Yeah, Misha. Yep. And cat treats. Oh, yeah, that's what you said. Oh, sorry. I told you about that has dementia, is now hospitalized. She has gotten so violent, they had to put her in Oh, my God, Rosanna, I'm so sorry. Well, that's one of the reasons I can't go around my mother, because she just gets so angry.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I got. And Mitch stepped in and said, And I was like, okay. That's so too bad, Rosanna. I'm so sorry.
That's a horrific disease.
Yeah, it is.
Horrific.
Oh, Rosanna, you're from Connecticut. Okay, so you lived in Maine. Yeah, it is a unique place. When after Mitch and I got married, we moved away because he was in the Coast Guard. So he got relocated and we moved away. This was in 1998.
Yeah.
1998. And we ended up out in Indiana and out in the Midwest. Well, when it was time for us to move back home, he got stationed again back in New England, in New Hampshire. And when I came back, I flew back to find a house, because we knew we were probably, since it was home and he was close to retirement, that's where we were going to be staying. The last stop. And it was so close to home for me. And when I was on the plane, I literally was in tears as we pulled into Boston Airport, Logan, and flying around. And I could see the ocean. I could see the ocean just lapping up on the beach. And honest to God, I felt like it was the old family dog running down the driveway that I hadn't seen in almost 15 years.
That was 2006.
Yeah, that was 2006.
98 to 6, 8 years.
8 years, yeah. So not quite 15. But still, that's what it felt like. I was on the plane and I honestly teared up because I was like, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And now I really come home and we moved to my hometown. When I was 18 and couldn't wait to get out, I never thought I'd end up back here, but I did, and I'm happy. So let's see. The exotic animal rescue place here offers community service to those in trouble with the law. Oh, very good. They get to clean lion and tiger stinky dens. Hey, it could be worse, you know? Oh, Rosanna. Oh, you lived in Augusta. Well, I'm in Wayne. We're in Wayne, so you know exactly where we are about. All right, Gerard. Gerard's gone crazy with one of his toys. Oh, Dawn Lee. Hi. Oh, I'm glad we hung around a little bit longer. Yes. Gerard, Dawn Lee says happy birthday. Do you want to show her what you got? Do you want to show her what you got? Do you want to come up? Nope. He's just looking at me. I got my toy. Leave me alone. Yeah, see, that's how you feel about your home in Pennsylvania in the Appalachians. Oh, Misha, it's beautiful there. It is so beautiful there.
Appalachian, you said it correctly.
Appalachian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey, I watch Patera. Next month will make 12 years ago I moved here from Massachusetts. Yeah, you know, Miguel, that must have been quite a culture shock. I mean, not only culture, but weather. How long did it take you to get used to the heat down there? Because I know it gets hot in Texas. Remember when we went to Texas?
Yeah. Yes.
It eventually got, we went down and
Eventually got down to the 90s at night.
It got, we went down in June. And I remember walking out and it was 104 thinking, oh, it's not too bad today. Oh, Misha says, thank you, Mitch. Appalachians.
Right.
You love the heat, and your part of Texas is not really humid. Oh, yeah. See, the humidity gets him. The humidity gets Mitch really badly. He grew up in Indiana and
grew up with it, but
yeah, and I know what he means. We went out there last summer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this. His daughter and her husband moved to Boston. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, when you come out here, Rosanna, we should meet up. We should find a place to meet up if we can fit it in our schedule. Oh, long A. Oh, long A.
Huh?
It's a long A. See, I still screwed it up. She moved from Pennsylvania to Arizona and doesn't miss that humidity one bit. It's the humidity. It's not the heat. And because even here, even when it's not hot, if it's muggy, you're still sweating. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't like to sweat at all. When I had to go through physical therapy for my hip when I was recovering, it just about killed me. Ask Mitch. I'd come home and I'd be dripping wet. And it's like, I hate this. I hate this. And it wasn't the exercise. It was the sweating. I didn't like it. Culture, though, very, very different here. I enjoyed it when we went down. We were in Houston. And we experienced quite a few different cultures.
Yeah, it was Houston pre-Katrina.
Yeah, like 5 weeks before Katrina.
And I was looking to get stationed down there. And so we thought, we haven't been on vacation. Let's go on vacation, check the area out. Liked it, found a couple decent areas to live at that time. Came back, and then they transferred me somewhere else.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
They put you on a ship out of New Hampshire. Yeah. Not quite the warm temperatures we were looking for, but, it brought us home. Misha, you have just as much humidity in Kansas. You know what? I bet you do, because isn't that a big ag area where lots of like wheat and growing food and stuff?
Well, I called living in Indiana like living in a greenhouse.
Oh, you're in Western Washington State now, Rosanna. Is that, that is a good area. I heard they have rainforests in Washington State. Is that true?
East Coast.
On the East Coast. And Miguel is about 33 miles northeast of Dallas.
Okay.
Is that where we went to that It was like a truck stop.
No, that was between Houston and Dallas.
Oh, between Houston and best barbecue we have ever had. What was that? Was it Woody's?
Yeah, Woody's. Yeah.
Was that Woody's?
Yeah.
And you go in and they made their own beef jerky, and you take a tray, and they put a piece of paper down, and you pay for your barbecue meat by the weight.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is, whether it's chicken, brisket, spare ribs, sausage. What else?
Yeah, they put on wax paper, put it on the scale, hit 0, and say, "What do you want?" And like a deli, pick it up.
And then they've got like a buffet where all the sides were free.
Yeah.
It was the best thing I've ever eaten. And this was on our way out of Houston, on our way back to we were in Michigan at that time.
Yeah. Well, we came down through Texarkana and decided to go around Dallas to see Dallas. So.
If you stand under a shade tree in Arizona, you can feel a temperature difference. In Pennsylvania, you can stand in a forest and the humidity is still there. Oh, the Biblical Animal Farm. Hi, how are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you drove through Houston over a year ago. The traffic was insane. Yeah, it was way back when, too, no matter what time of day or night. Yeah, we did experience that. We were in a little tiny Mazda Miata at that time, so we could just zip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, soy and corn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remembered that about Kansas. Or I thought I did anyway, Misha. So you do, but Kansas is the wheat state. Yeah. Remember growing a milk carton container of wheat when I was in the 2nd grade. We used to grow beans, in the little Dixie cups, in the paper cups, and grow beans. Yeah, delicious barbecue. Miguel, I don't know how much weight I gained back then. I think I gained 10 pounds that 1 week.
I'll catch slack for this, but Texas has probably the best barbecue than any.
Well, that we've experienced.
Yeah, that I've experienced.
That we've experienced.
It was so good you didn't need to put sauces on it.
Are we close? Yeah, Biblical Animal Farms do their best to avoid that traffic now. Kansas. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to get caught up. I think I'm caught up. Oh, you guys, you know what? We're coming up on an hour. We're coming up on an hour now. I know some folks just stopped in. And I'm so glad you guys were here. It's been so fun talking to you guys. Gerard was our excuse to do a live. It's his birthday. He's 2 years old. He's asleep now right down here with his head on one of his stuffed animals.
A belly full of chicken hearts and gizzards.
And a belly full of chicken hearts and gizzards. Okay, so for those of you who missed it, one of Mitch's special treats for Gerard was a package of chicken gizzards and hearts for his little special meal. Blah. Okay, we will, Misha. All right, you guys. I'm gonna end the stream now in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna wait for everybody to say, Biblical Animal Farm. Gizzards are awesome. Oh, you people.
My new friends.
You people.
And the hearts. Gizzards are great for breakfast. Little flour coating, like you do fried chicken, grease them up and some eggs. And
the only reason I don't have a big issue is because I like not wasting any part of the animal.
Who likes scrapple?
Don't start a new conversation. All right, you guys. All right, you guys. I don't know when we'll be doing another live again, but I'm sure it'll be soon.
Yeah, somebody likes scrapple though.
Misha Lee, no way, no scrapple. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, love scrapple.
Gerard is the man. All right. Well, you guys, for those of you that popped in late, go back if you want to see what Gerard got for his birthday. Go back and just watch the beginning of it. And
Sunday, you got a new video.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I have a new video coming out on Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. It's a big one. For those of you that have been watching us, you know we've had plans that keep getting
pushed back.
Well, I don't say anymore. And Mitch got me. So he got me. He got me good. So Sunday at 10, tune in. All right. I'll see you guys all later.